Good kill. Hey, good kill.
What's up, my dudes? Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Su-27 flanker and haven't flown Russian aircraft in quite a while, and so I thought we could give it a go. I could sharpen my dogfighting skills a little bit here with the flanker. And we're going to be taking on the F-15 Eagle here today. And in the world of DCS, the F-15 and the flanker love to go head-to-head. Very, very equal in terms of performance. Well, give or take a few degrees here or there, but it really does come down to very, very tight margins of capabilities of the pilots. In terms of performance of the aircraft, the F-15 is a little bit better in the 2-circle by 1 degree a second. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But right now we just went into the merge here with this F-15. We're going to use a little bit of the vertical in the 1-circle fight. And it looks like the Eagle might get nose on here. We've talked about the Eagle's 1-circle. Oh, he hit me there. We've talked about the Eagle's 1-circle AOA capabilities, as we just saw demonstrated there. Luckily, I did survive those hits. But we are now in a 2-circle fight, but we are in a vertical fight. The vertical fight is also obviously a 2-circle fight. It's just called a vertical fight, though. Now, the flanker at 760 kilometers an hour is capable of 18.1 degrees a second in the sustained turn. The Eagle in the rate band of about 350 to about 420 will give you about 19.1 degrees sustained turn. And so when you think of those numbers, that's a 1 degree advantage to the Eagle. Now, those margins are very, very small, as we talked about. Eagle just dumped his nose way too much and opened up all kinds of angles for me. Now, when the angles and when the degrees a second are so similar, off by 1 degree or half a degree, it really does come down to pilot's ability to manage energy in order to win. Now this Eagle here keeps trying to 1-circle fight me. He wants me to squirt out in front, but I just keep flying to his high 6 and it doesn't work for him. He is now stuck in a 2-circle fight with me and he's slow, and I've got all the angles advantage I'm looking for. I'm gonna dump his nose here. And he went for a split S there, and it just made his situation even worse. Nice reversal for the 1-circle there. He's desperately trying. Clipped his wing. He's on fire. Looking good so far. Ejection. Oh, he ejected. That's what we call a premature ejection. His Eagle was fine. He probably just looked out the side and saw fire and just punched out. Yeah, he probably could have kept fighting. The Eagle is notorious for still flying with 1 wing, right? Let's finish it off here. Splash 1 Eagle. So I've kind of been messing around with the Russian fighters, taking a particular interest in the flanker lately. The MiG-29, I kind of was getting used to it a little while ago, but I'm kind of warming up with it again. I really do like the MiG-29. In dogfighting, it is capable of some pretty wild things, just like the flanker here. And, you know, we got the notorious Cobra, but don't expect to see me use it here today, I don't think. We'll see, but I don't foresee any circumstances where I would use a Cobra in a guns fight. Unless he gets a little too close to me and I need to force an overshoot if he comes out of the control zone, then the Cobra might actually work. Into the one circle turn here. He gave me a little bit of turning room there, but the AOA of the Eagle is going to save him there. It's a head-on shot, so none of us shot there. And it looks like he's going to favor the one circle fight. And remember, the one circle fight is nose to nose, a two circle is nose to tail. These are the two different kinds of circles. Again, that was head-on. We had the gentleman's agreement that we're not going to shoot head-on just because there's no skill involved, but he is going to get a pretty decent shot here. Oh, yeah. That was very nice. I didn't see that coming. He just went up, flipped over.
Hydraulics failure. Minimum.
Okay, we're going to shut up those warnings. I'm still in the fight, though. She's not happy, but we're still in this fight. Oh, black smoke. Very bad. I don't want the black smoke. I'm just a little too slow, man. I just need like an extra 30 knots of airspeed, and I could have pulled him into the HUD there. And I just don't have the rudder authority. And I fear that I may have just departed flight in the flanker. Yep. 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 She is no longer responding. No rudder, no anything. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We can get out of this. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Oh, I think the fat lady just sung. Yep. Oh, big fire. Alright, now for those of you who like the longer videos, we'll do one more round of the Flanker Eagle fight, and hopefully some interesting things will happen here for those of you who are still watching at this point. And remember that the Flanker, actually, I mean, this goes for both of them, both the Flanker and the Eagle are both very capable aircraft in both the one circle and the two circle. And because they're so similar, it really doesn't matter what you choose to use against the other guy. It really comes down to what your skill level is. And many of you watching this video, or who watch this channel, into the merch here, you know that I favor the raid fight. I feel like I'm just better in the raid fight than I am in a one circle. Head on. Ooh. And so I almost always favor to drag my bandits into a raid fight. It's not always the right answer, but it's what I'm going to favor. Almost hit me there, but just managed to fly out of his nose. Once again, we're going to reverse into the two circle here. Or sorry, the one circle. It's a nose to nose. And unfortunately, that's head on again. And now we're into the two circle, which was actually influenced by the Eagle. It seems like he has chosen... Well, he turned for the two circle, but now he's dumping his nose trying to get a shot. Still in the two circle, however, of course. And we are at 620. Need a little bit more. 760 to 800 is really what I'm aiming for. 820, we can pull a little bit tighter. 930, getting a little bit too fast now. And this is going to be problematic. The faster I get, the larger the circles I will make. And if he's sitting exactly where he should be, he's going to sit inside my circle and take shots. Luckily, those shots are falling short. But observe how this Eagle continues to pull lead to try to get the shot. What he's actually doing is bleeding tremendous amounts of his energy and making himself slow. As I gradually climb, because I was fast, I'm relatively safe here because, as you can see, his rounds are falling short. and low. And just holding that lead like that, just taking constant shots, he's just bleeding off all of his airspeed. And it is going to now allow me to dump my nose and get my speed back and try to flip this fight to my favor. Really, what he should be doing is holding the Bandit in the assessment window above the canopy bow, flying in lag pursuit, and then once he sees the correct aspect, maybe 30-degree low aspect, something like that, you know, he wants to pull the Bandit into the HUD at that point. You don't want to just hold your Bandit in the HUD and fly HUD BFM. That'll bleed off tremendous amounts of your energy. It's a very common mistake. I've done it myself before, and I do it still all the time. You gotta constantly remind yourself not to do it. This Eagle now desperately trying to survive the rate fight, and you can see how the tables here have really turned. Almost had him there. I pulled the Cobra there, which is not good. I've actually got myself slow. I cashed in. Luckily, he made the mistake of coming one circle with me. Had he continued in the two circle, he would have definitely come around that circle. But basically, I pulled the Cobra, I got slow, and then he did me a favor and came into the one circle with me. So, very, very helpful. Still trying to keep those angles nice and tight. I think he's kind of scared of doing the two circle now. He's favoring the one circle fight. That's also not working for him. I suspect he's going to ditch out to the rate fight at some point here. Yep. So there he goes, trying to get into the rate fight. We're just going to stay with him. We don't want to pull him straight into the HUD. Remember that. Actually, I might take a shot at him right here. Oh. Oh, they're so close. Oh my god. Come on. This guy's desperately trying to survive the two circle. Nice. Nice attempt to neutralize into the one circle. He did a very nice job there, and I was flying a little bit too fast. Didn't manage the closure well. And he bled off a lot of his airspeed when he tried to do that, so I'm not gonna follow him into the one circle fight. I'm just gonna ditch out and go back into the rate fight, dump the nose. Right, you want to convert that gravitational energy into kinetic. Look at him trying to point his nose there again, trying to pull lead and bleeding off tremendous amounts of his energy. Once again, all I have to do is keep my speed now that he cashed in a lot of his, and I should just come around the circle. And he hit a tree. I'm gonna call that a maneuver kill. I was coming around anyway, so